Okay, that should be better. I needed to put my headphones on because, for one, I'm outside, so noises are unpredictable. And two, I have a tendency of covering the mic on my phone, so we don't need any mishaps. Um, but yeah, so this is a quick message that I received to share with the collective about karma. So, you may have heard that 2024, if you add up the numbers, 2 plus 4 is 8. So, we are in an 8 year. And what does that mean? So, 8 is the number of abundance. It is also the number of for karma that symbolizes karma. And karma is neutral. Karma is a reciprocal energy. It gives what it receives. So karma is not simply a bad or evil or punishment thing. Karma is a balancing act. Karma is the universal energy that keeps everything in balance. You know, it is that give and receive. It is that for every action, there is a reaction. You know, for everything that you decide to do, you have the free will, the power, ability to do whatever, anything that you want to do, any and everything like any and everything that you could imagine you can do. Just be prepared for consequences, whether it is beneficial consequences or it's discomfort, uncomfortable consequences. So karma is neutral. Karma is not an innate bad or evil thing. So I know that Saturn is linked to the 8, and I believe that the reason why Saturn is an 8 energy is because it's the 8th planet from the sun. But don't quote me, I'm still studying. But Saturn is symbolized by the 8. So this year of 8 is abundance and karma, prosperity, and it is Saturn energy, which that is so weird. Yo, as I said that, this fly just landed on its back on my leg. Oh no, that's not a fly. It's like some type of beetle. And then it was just like wiggling around, and now it turned itself right side up. That's so weird. That is so weird. Oh my gosh, that's are we talking about, when you turn 8 sideways, it's an infinity sign. And that's kind of what this thing just did, like how it just flipped around. It was like it was given infinity. Thank you for that confirmation, that affirmation. So, yes, 8 is the sign of infinity. So is abundance, so is karma. If there's no beginning, there's no end. It all just continues from where it's left off at. What is the energy that is already in the system of that infinity sign is the energy that is going to continue. Now, that does not mean that you cannot change the energy within that infinity symbol, within the system. But it means, like, inertia. I'm going to always reference physics because I loved AP physics in high school, and physics is all around us. Physics is universal. That's why it's called universal laws of physics, because they're universal laws. Universal, multiversal, you know. Anywho, so inertia, objects will continue to move in the direction and in the speed that it was already moving at or not moving at until an external force is applied to it, whether it's a brake, whether it's a gas pedal. Something will continue to move in its original state until it's manipulated and altered by something that is applied. So that is the energy of the infinity. It's going to continue to go in that same energy. And, energy can be anything. Energy can be benevolent or maleficent. depending on what you put into it. You know, what you put in is what you get out of life, of everything. Everything. Whatever energy you put in is the energy that you get out. The quality of energy, the intensity of energy, you know, the amounts, you know, all that stuff. What you put in is what you get out. Nothing more, nothing less. So that is this year. And so this year, the reason why this year is so important, so intense, and so just so provocative, you know, it's so provoking, is because since the theme is karma, since the theme is that 8, that infinity sign, this is the year that people's lives will change. You know, so it's like, you know, up until this point, people have mostly been in the same energy that they've been in for years, potentially their whole life, you know, depending on when you were born, what generation, and the other astrological stuff that happened in your lifetime. But for the most part, you know, people were living in a specific energy, in that same energy within their infinity symbol. This year, yes, karma will be dealt out of what you've been doing up to this point. You know, people are getting their current, you know, it seemed like people were getting away with stuff. You know, the common people and, you know, the 1%. You know, it seemed like people were getting away with things these years before. But this year, all that karma is coming. Because that's the thing about energy and karma. It doesn't move like human conception of time. You know, we really got dumbed down tracking the second, tracking the minute, the hour, and the days, weeks, and months. Like we really, you know, we really got dumbed down tracking time like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, and it's made us impatient. It's made us, you know, especially this microwave generation. You know, we want things instantaneous. We want things right now, when we want it, when we think we deserve it, and all that stuff. When we think things should happen, but you know, what I like, it's less about divine timing and it's more about divine order. Time is fake. Time is as real as you make it. Time is as real as it is in your conception, because we are the creators of our realities. You feel me? You get to create, you know, your eyes perceive what the brain processes, not what the world is telling you to process. So what you perceive in your mind is what is perceived through your eyes, through the lens, through your perspective. So time is as real as you want it to be, in whatever way, shape, or form you want it to be real. You feel me? You know, only some people gonna pick up what I'm putting down right now. You feel me? So, you know, with time and instantaneous and these quick updates and this quick, you know, new modern technology and stuff, we've been really impatient and our attention span is shit. And we are really ignorant and really dumbed down. And I'm gonna say, I'm not even gonna, I mean, you know, I'm still breaking out of it, but I don't claim that for myself. Some people, most people, I'm trying to hide this logo because we don't support that, but you know, these clothes were gifted to us, and gratitude, because I've been starting over. So, you know, anywho, yes. So when it comes to karma, we think karma, oh, next day you gonna get yours. Shit, you may not, sometimes you may not get your karma. You may have to, you may carry karma from previous lifetimes, from previous timelines. You feel me? And sometimes your karma gets passed down to the generation after you. Sure, I know for sure I've been dealing with shit that was not mine to deal with. Been putting down bags that was not mine to carry. You feel me? So karma does, like, the universe, the energetic metaphysical world, the spirit world, does not work the way our colonizers have taught us it's worked. It does not work in this man-made human conception of concepts and got to fit it in this definitive box to understand the world around you. Like I told y'all, come out into nature and just sit. You know, I got my whole little set. I got my snacky snacks and my coconut water, my fruit and stuff in my bag. Got some books. I got my notebook, my journal. You know, I got my yoga mat so I can be comfortable. And, you know, I got my little sweater. You know, if it get a little too cold, if I got a potty, shit, I go down to the creek and I wash my yoni with the water. If I got a poop, I usually bring tissue, but I don't have tissue in this bag. Anywho, let me not get off topic. Karma. This year, 2024, numerology will tell you the energy of the 8. Look into it for yourself. Don't always take somebody else's wisdom and interpretation as your own. Take what I say and take what everybody else says with a grain of salt. Look into it yourself. You feel me? But this is the year of karma, of receiving receiving any and all karma up in, you know, that you've been building up within this lifetime, within previous lifetimes. You know, this is that the last will become first and the first become last. This is the trend, and it's not going to be instantaneous. This is the year of processes. So, you know, it's not, you got patience. This whole entire year is the year of karma, which even, let me not get into that. So there's past karma, there's resetting karma. So this year is also the year that you can get back on track. If you know you have not been living up to your potential, if you know you have not been living in your purpose, in your gifts, offering your gifts to the world, because your gifts are not for yourself. The abundance and resources and prosperity that you receive is not for yourself. It's to share with the collective. It in one way, shape, or form, it's for nobody else outside of you and your spirit team to tell you how you are supposed to use your abundance and prosperity, your abundance of resources and prosperity. You feel me? So if you know you haven't been living right, you haven't been living up to par, this is the year to check yourself and to get back on track. And you will know that that's you by how hard this year will be for you. Things not working out for you, things being a challenge for you to receive and to cultivate and to call into your life. This year will be challenging for many people. People who have not been doing the work. People who have been lollygagging and ignorant, ignoring what they know that they should be doing. And that can be in so many different, you know, assets. If you got a grandma who been telling you, get your life right, break up with that, you know, get out of that relationship, you know, change your job, you know, come out here to nature, you know, whoever it is in your life, whatever it is, whether it be physical or somebody in the metaphysical world, the spirit world. We all have intuition. We all have guides and ancestors, and you know, we all have the ability to know and not know how we know. Because we are not just physical human beings. You feel me? So, you know, if you don't already know that you've been slacking, your life will tell you this year. You know, so that's one set of people that life is pushing you to clear and reset the maleficent karma in your life. It's giving you the opportunity. So see it as an opportunity. See it as a gift. Don't see it as a burden. That is the way that you clear this. That's how you clear the bullshit, is you surrender. Thank you for that confirmation. You surrender. You have to surrender. Don't, woe is me, why do I keep experiencing this and da da da. No, there's lessons in everything for you to learn and for you to do better. Even if you're if you're too trusting, your life will be hard this year until you learn how to trust yourself first, until you learn to trust your intuition and your guides, whatever you want to call your guides, you know? So even the traits that we were told are good, being giving and people pleasing and just open and available, you know, to whatever people need and want and desire from you, you know, that's also creating a specific type of karma for you. So this year will tell you. So this is why you need to block out the noise. You need to come into nature and create some, and it don't have to be no sitting still. You know, Gyan Mudra, which this is great for concentration. It's fire and air. Air is thoughts, fire is that oomph, that energy, you know, that fuel. So that helps you in concentration. So if you do want to tap into stillness and silence, this is a great mudra. There's many other mudras as well, though. But it doesn't have to be sitting on a yoga mat in complete stillness. You know, journaling is meditation. Dancing is meditation. Cooking can be meditation. And everything is meditation. It just depends on your state of mind and your intention. Block out the unnecessary noise. Block out the distractions. And be purposeful and intentional with how you spend your time and your energy, so that you can receive the messages and signs within the lessons in your life that will direct you and guide you on how you're supposed to move and where you're supposed to go. So, for some people, this year will be challenging because that is what you need to reset your karma, the karma that you've cultivated within this life, within your family, within past lives. For other people, for those of us who've been doing the work, who's been obedient and steadfast, who our life is about to skyrocket. By summer, come summer, is you really gonna see the signs and synchronicities, and you will experience a peaceful and a smooth year. Things will come to you with zero effort, zero energy. All you have to do is just sit back and know that it's coming, that it's already on its way to you. It just got to test to see, do you trust or not? You know? See, okay, can you continue to be obedient even if you've been waiting for a long time for them things to come in? Even when it seems like people around you are better off or are getting what they desire, or when it looks like when it just looks like ain't no movement, ain't no results, you know, when it looks like that, you know, like I said, perception. Everything is just a perception, how you choose to see things. You get to choose how you see everything. And how you choose to see things is what it really is for you. So, you know, this year is not only the year to receive past karma that's been building up, it is also the year to reset karma. This is the year and what it means is just like the energies are right. You know, whether you want to look at the planets, whether you want to look at the economy, whatever you look at, everything is just right. for what we need, what we individually and collectively need to do at this time. That's it. That's the message. That's the message. Is just then. This is just, I'm not instructing nobody to do nothing but to be aware and to find and to create stillness, peace, and a bit of respite. Siesta. Yeah. Siesta. Siesta. Yeah. Create what you need to create at this moment. You feel me? Listen. Just listen. Allow your body to rest. And in those moments of stillness and serenity, that's when you'll be guided. So I'm gonna keep it at that. This is longer than I expected. So thank you for listening. If you stuck with me this long, I trust and I know that this message will resonate with who is ready to hear this message. And until next time, peace and pleasure, royal family. Ali Nicole, the sacred goddess, God is energy, is out.